and study, everybody. Welcome back to Chatty Wonderful. So if you have not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe right now. Share this video, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. Thank you very much for being here. So
Miss Speaker, our own Honorable, the Boys Honorable, the Boys Leader, Honorable Dr. Peter Otokunor. Before we give our doctor the floor, I would like to say something brief about him. Dr. Peter Otokunor is a versatile figure, blending expertise in agricultural economy. And he is a doctor, and he is so versed in economics that he went to our agriculture to eat. We are very restrained, so therefore I won't say much. He will say it by himself. So, Dr. Peter Otokunor, the floor, your audience.
I was just going to charge you if we were going to do that long introduction. You know, she can't pay the we have come here to collect money, so plenty the day is not useful. Eyezu, Eyezu, Eyeza, Eyezuza, Eyezazu, Eyezuzazu, Eyezazuza, Ehecho, Ehecho, MFA. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, in fact, the global chairman of the National Democratic Congress, my former boss, and he also doubles as my father. He's still my boss, yes. No, because he was general and I was deputy general. Now, he's still my boss though. He's still my boss as a director of the party. The Atlanta chairman, Comrade Kulu, who was the chairman, he is now acting chairman of the US chapter. Honorable Kofi Amabwa, our deputy minority leader, Comrade Ras Mubarak, and my deputy, Dr. Mary Awusi, and Comrade Nobody, who is somebody. Let me indicate that it is important for us to re-echo, and if you want, underscore the importance of this gathering. Indeed, some of you are here and you love NDC, and that's why you are here, and you really want to support. But perhaps let me reopen the other side of your mind to the reason why today you shouldn't just be a partaker, but you should be an intrinsic part of today's occasion and contribute beyond what you have planned to give. For you, those of you in the diaspora, you work so hard. Some of you, when we come and we see your faces, you hardly sleep. And sometimes you send your loved ones and your family members some monies at home. But indeed, no matter how much you send to them, they don't appreciate. It's not because they are ungrateful or they are expressing gratitude, but it's because we have a government that makes nothing of whatever you send to them. Indeed, the Akufo-Addo government in the last 7 years, 8 years, have introduced over 45 new taxes on your family members. And so when you send the money you send to them, the purchasing power is very low. For example, when President Mahama was leaving, a gallon of fuel, petrol, was 14 Ghana cedis. Today, a gallon of petrol, if you want to use the ordinary petrol and not the V-Power and all those high-powered, fuel, you are spending 67 Ghana cedis on the petrol, 1 gallon. Indeed, 1 liter is 14 cedis, as was left by President Mahama. Inflation has gone up beyond the roofs of 50%. And indeed, food inflation is the worst. And so for your family members at home, when you send them money, buying food becomes very difficult. I'm sure 2 years ago you saw me at the MPP Congress when I was asked to represent the party at the MPP Congress. And I showed to you a ball of kinky. which was selling for 5 cedis. That ball of keke those days when you were in Ghana was selling for 10 pesos, or if you want 50 pesos. Today it's 5 cedis. If you are not carrying 20 Ghana cedis, you can't eat Kofi Brokman. In Ghana today, Kofi Brokman, which used to be a food for the poor man, for my friend Honorable Sam from Nigeria who doesn't know Kofi Brokman, it is just roasted plantain and granules. And it's a food for the poor. So everybody could buy some. And even if you had 2 cedis, you could enjoy and be full. Today, Kofi Brokman, if you don't have 20 Ghana cedi in Ghana, you can't consume Kofi Brokman. So Kofi Brokman has transmogrified into Kofi Richman. And so there is more reason why we need to change this government. There is more reason why we need to fight and change this government. Indeed, somebody said that is the second independence. He couldn't have said it any better. And that requires communal effort. And so our bid to change government in Ghana is communal labor. And in communal labor, when you don't put your hands to the wheel, the accounts will say, I bet you did here. And so that is why you are here. And I am very happy that you are going to contribute your various bits to support this mission. Let me commend the team of Atlanta for putting this together. I think it's a very bold step, it's a very instructive mission that they have put together. I am highly impressed by the numbers. In fact, I was in Chicago with His Excellency the President, and I was also in New Jersey with His Excellency the President. And I bet you, I dare say, that we didn't get the numbers that we have gotten in Atlanta. And so you deserve loads of commendation for this enormous effort that you have put together. And I believe that it is going to reflect, as I said earlier, Sikam PDD. So even though we have had to talk about strategy and all that, I'll reserve that. And my boss, the national chairman, is here. So he's going to go into details. But before I sit down, let me tell you a tale. There is a tale. So, in fact, when we landed in Atlanta, I have been monitoring whether there would be a moment where we will have some doom song. But it has not occurred yet. But you see, there is this tale that is told of a US president who visited Ghana. And when they were having a meeting with the president of Ghana, the lights went off. Then he said, what is happening? What is happening? The security people were all running. You know, they have never seen it before. Then he said, oh, this is Ghana. It's called doom song. Then he said, oh, this one doesn't happen in America. Then he said, are you sure? Are you sure this doesn't happen in America? Said, no. So, fast forward, the Ghana president also visited America. Then he said, are you sure you don't have doom song? Yeah, I want to see whether you don't have doom song. So let's fly our aeroplane, the private jet, and go around and see whether there's no dark areas in US. So they flew and they went, and everywhere there was light. Then he said, wow, so you don't have doom song. Then boom, there was a small area that was dark. Then he said, look at this dark place. Is that not doom song? Then he said, oh, that is the Ghana embassy. And so you see, even the Ghana embassy here is struggling. Even the Ghana embassies across the world is struggling. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you and I, we don't put our hands onto the wheel, we don't tie our clothes and save our nation is gone. On that note, thank you very much. And I'm very grateful for having me.
If you have not subscribed already, subscribe. Share this video, like, and also check out the rest of the videos. Stay safe and blessed, and I'll see you on the next one.